to the 10th annual C.Org Awards.
And now put your hands together for tonight's host, Frank Net Poet Stiegler.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody at Assembly. We're in Finland for the first time, I'm very happy to say. Can I get some light, please? Again, welcome to the 10th annual Scene.org Awards. Welcome sceners, welcome all the gamers, everybody visiting Assembly. Welcome all the demo scene watching us at Skenneklubi or anywhere else on the internet, and welcome everybody watching us on Finnish national TV. Last year, I concluded the Scene.org Awards by saying that gamers wasted their time playing instead of creating demos. Even though I still think there is something to it, I need to make amends for that, which is why we decided to have a co-host along with me this year, who is a director of marketing at a gaming company during daytime, who during nighttime is a stand-up comedian, and he is also a very strange mixture of American and Finnish. Please clap your hands for Eric. Hey, good to have you.
Hello. How are you all? I was really excited when Frank asked me to join him on stage this year because I know so many of the attendees at Assembly are quite young, and I'm known as the Justin Bieber of the gaming circuit.
Really?
It made sense, yes.
That is, somebody's told me I am like the George Clooney of the demo scene. But it's good to have you here. One thing that we need to do, because not everybody might know what the hell we're doing on this stage, is give a quick explanation as to what we do and what this is about. The Scene.org Awards have been now given out. This is the 10th time for the best productions of each previous year. And the focus has always been on real-time calculation, so everything you will see on the screen will be in real time. So no animations. We actually skipped that category. We dropped it. Everything you see in here will be calculated in real time, just so you know.
That sounds good. I think I'm up to speed.
Yeah.
I think we can get this going now.
All right.
So without further ado, we'll introduce the first awards category.
A person or group who raised their personal bar significantly during the year. This can be a newcomer group or someone receiving deserved attention after rising above mediocrity.
Which obviously is breakthrough performance.
Yes, it is. I think we missed the beginning of that clip. But let's hear who the nominees are for Best Breakthrough Performance.
Base Case by Live. Batman Forever by Batman Group. Confetti by Known Oil and Brainstorm. Exodus by Copernicus. MGC 2011 demo by Retroactive. Calyx by Penumbra.
Now, as we're at a gaming party again, just one personal thing. It's just a very personal thing, but you know, this is the proof that you can get awarded for something even if you start out like from scratch and have never done anything like this before. Like some people, like we have an entry from very far away, and he said that he had never done anything like this before, first demo. So there you go.
Okay. And the award for breakthrough performance goes to MGC 2011 demo by Retroactive.
Now, sadly, Retroactive cannot be here because this actually is the entry from very far away. So, this statue will go somewhere else. Who knows? Thank you, Visualize. We still love the statues. Oh, you're taking it? Yeah. Let's roll with the next category. Let's welcome with me the category of Most Original Concept. Most Original Concept.
Most original concept. Most original work in the context of the demo scene. New ideas, innovative use of technology, or a new approach in direction or overall style. Can include experimental works or doing simply the unexpected.
So you could say this is the category for the crazy entries. Let's see who was nominated this year.
Beta by Still. Earworm by JCO and Neuro. Hacks Home by Loonies and Brainstorm. Spheres on a Plane by Dead Roman. You Are Lucy by Spaceballs. D4 by Control Alt Test.
Excited? I know I am. Nope. And the award for Most Original Concept at this year's awards goes to Beta by Still. Thomas, come up on stage, please. Just, if you ever make it on stage, you're supposed to like follow to that side. It will be a ramp for you so you can jump and run onto the stage. Thomas? That takes them a while. Yeah. Voll geil. Your audience. Thank you. Make demo. Is this mic working? Come again.
Stop gaming, make demos. It's
See?
fun. It's the best hobby in the world.
Wait. The diploma. Thank you very much. One thing, Isn't it funny that you won like most original concept, but you weren't even nominated for best graphics, even though you did? Thomas is among the guys who made all the visuals for this year's awards. Funny. Thank you. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
So our third award category of the evening is Best Technical Achievement.
Best Technical Achievement. Most technically advanced or impressive work. This could be cramming lots of stuff into really small space, doing crazy things on crazy platforms, or having complex and impressive rendering techniques in a demo.
Now I kind of expected more 4Ks to be there, but we will see.
The nominees for Best Technical Achievement are
Batman Forever by Batman Group. Code is My Prawn by Nuance. Numres by CNCD and Fairlight. Prince of Persia C64 by Mr. Sid. Uncovering Static by Fairlight and Alcatraz. Just Dance 64 by Algotech.
Well, that was already 2 entries with Smash sort of involved.
I was impressed by all of them. Yeah. Let's see who won. The winner of Best Technical Achievement is Batman Forever by Batman Group.
Come up on stage. Well done. Come in.
Yep. I only made the. My name is Utsi, and I only made the music for the intro part. It's a great demo, but I'd like to say a few words of greetings or from Rhino of Batman Group, and he wants to say that the Dark Knight still waits for the reply from Boo's Designer of Vanity. Okay, but that's a conditional, on the condition that they don't happen to release a really kick-ass demo on Assembly. Okay, thanks. But we'd like to thank everybody who voted for us and everybody who liked to watch the demo. It's a great demo, and I had the honor to be a part of that group. Thank you.
And we're rolling. Next up, Best Effects.
Best Effects. The most innovative use of new effects, pushing the boundaries of existing effects or making something amazing within the context of real-time graphics. Effects can be technically advanced rendering or simply a novel visual expression.
It's kind of unfair that Ziphoid has taken all our part, but thank you, Ziphoid, for doing that.
We've been outsourced.
Now, okay, most of you guys probably already know the nominees, but I'm wondering now, as we see this, will dubstep prevail? Let's check them out.
Dubrovnik by Gammel Oppland av 1891. Num-Res by CNCD and Fairlight. Shake Off the Dust by Elude. Spin by Andromeda Software Development. Uncovering Static by Fairlight and Alcatraz. Fermion by Coolers.
Well, those are already ASD and big names like Fairlight and CNCD and ASD. Let's see. The award for best effects of this year goes to Num-Res by CNCD and Fairlight. It's a pleasure to see you again. How did you sleep?
In my clothes. It's pretty drunk last night, yes. Thanks.
Best effects, how's that?
Well, I think this demo shows more than most that effects are nothing without design. So this award really should go to Yanni, who did all the design work on this.
And
Thanks.
I'll still take it.
All right. Now we have one change to the program in comparison to previous years. We used to have 6 categories in each half. Now we have 3/3. And the first break and the first special that we have, we didn't get Eric here for no reason, is his stand-up part. So please clap your hands together for Eric Suford.
Hello. How is everyone? Good. My name is Eric Suford. I'm originally from the United States, but I actually have German heritage. And my dad used to tell my sister and I when we were growing up that our great-grandfather fled from Nazi Germany because he was about to be persecuted. And when I got to college, I did a little bit of research on my own, and it turned out that my great-grandfather fled from Germany in 1946. So after the Nazis had been defeated, and he wasn't about to be persecuted, he was about to be prosecuted. But I still think it was a noble story. I'm pretty sure the producers of this event realized that I'm not used to performing to such large audiences. When they asked me if I would like any specific foods backstage, and I gave them my grocery list. I was like, yeah, I'll have some milk, bread, a few loaves, frozen pizzas, still frozen. I'm a pretty big guy, and a lot of people assume when I go to the beach, I keep my t-shirt on, but it's not true. I mean, I'm not that big. I only keep on my bra. And it's only because I like to play beach volleyball. And in that sport, man boobs are a distinct advantage. It's kind of like having a second pair of arms. Like I could be on the phone, drink a beer, and serve at the same time. One of my friends tried to introduce me to like this fad weight loss gimmick. He called it exercise. I was like, no thanks, man. Sounds experimental. I'll stick to these pills I bought on the internet. I lost 2 kilos over the last 6 months. On the downside, I do think I'm starting to grow a tail. In high school, I had really low self-esteem. So to help boost my confidence, my parents transferred me to the poor high school, which it really worked. Like before, I used to wonder why people would go do charity work in the third world, but now I get it, because it's cheaper than therapy. But one day I got on the bus, and one of my classmates was like, "Oh, what's the matter, Eric? Can't afford a private driver?" And I was like, "No, I can. Your dad called in sick today." Yeah. Take that, poor kid. No, but I don't want to be a professional stand-up comedian. My career aspiration is to be the first ever Catholic rapper who's an open pedophile. I'm going to call myself MC Pray a Lot. P-R-E-Y. And my first single will be called Don't You Hate It When They Grow From Boys to Men. No, but I'm actually a pretty big optimist. Like, I'm really optimistic about the future of the planet. Like, I think in 20 years' time, war will no longer exist. Because people who are kids today know more about the horrors of war than any other generation in history. Like, my little cousin's 12 years old, and he's played so much Call of Duty, he's got post-traumatic stress disorder. Like, I hear him screaming in his sleep, "They're in the trees!" I went to his birthday party, and I bought him a water gun for his present. When he opened it and saw it, he peed his pants. And all his friends formed a circle around him. And I was really worried. I was afraid they were going to, like, beat him up or bully him. But all his friends have post-traumatic stress disorder, too. They were forming a support circle. I'm really impressed with how sophisticated porn is these days. I was watching a porn the other day, and it was so cinematic. Like, the dialogue was really well written, and the storyline was so engaging, and the locations were really exotic, and the characters were well developed, and the costumes looked great. I almost didn't believe it was a porn. Anyway, I highly recommend it. It's called Game of Thrones. If you have the time, check it out. I think people post too much personal stuff on Facebook. Like the other day, one of my Facebook friends posted, "Back to rehab for me. Hopefully the third time's the charm." I was like, ugh. I immediately defriended her. Well, I mean, I was going to defriend her anyway, because 2 days before, she had dumped me. Actually, I do have a girlfriend, though. We've been dating for a while, and we've gotten to the point in our relationship where she started leaving things at my house. Like, at first, she left her toothbrush, and then she left a pair of jeans, and then she left some shoes. So the last time I went to her apartment, I didn't flush the toilet. And she got really mad. I was like, "Oh, but it's okay for you to leave your crap at my house." Hey guys, thank you so much. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Eric, we need to talk. They told me I wasn't supposed to talk about porn or booze And now I know why. Thank you.
Okay, who's ready for more awards?
As he smashed his hand up.
The next award category is
graphics.
Best graphics.
The highest quality and most innovative use of graphical content in a demo. This includes painted 2D graphics, 3D modeling, and texturing.
Yes, Ziphoid is very strict. He doesn't allow you time.
Yeah, apparently not. Well then, why don't we hear the nominees?
Asathio Print by Alcatraz. Batman Forever by Batman Group. Dream Travel 90% by Samar Productions. Grandma by Rustbloom. Superhero vs. Supervillain, the Toon 2011 invitation by Rebels. Human Traffic by Ghost Town and Loonies.
I gotta say, I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for Grandma.
Yeah. Well, I wondered, will dubstep prevail?
Without further ado, the winner of Best Graphics is Human Traffic by Ghost Town and Loonies.
Here we have somebody from Elude here. Yes. Oh, I see a moving body. But you're from Elude? Yes. Perfect.
What can I say? Just thank you.
Wait. And now we're moving on to my favorite categories of all of them, which is Ziphoid.
Best Soundtrack.
That is correct.
The most outstanding soundtrack in a demo. A solid work both when it comes to craftsmanship, like mixing and quality of sound, and originality. A soundtrack that supports its demo well and contributes to the viewing experience.
It's the best category of all. I'm sorry. And we have some really, really good nominees this year.
Haxholm by Loonies and Brainstorm. Human Traffic by Ghost Town and Loonies. Shake Off the Dust by Elude. Spin by Andromeda Software Development. Struct by Outrax. Numbres by CNCD and Fairlights.
On a very personal side, I have two favorites, really. And of course, I'm lucky to say I have no influence in who won, but my two favorites were Numres and Ghost Town, and Human Traffic. but there's a really good drum and bass entry, so we really don't know. However, as I don't get to decide, the winner of this year's Best Soundtrack Production is Numb Res by CNCD and Fairlight. Would you share the story? Who made the music and what he really does?
The music was made by my friend Tom, Stereo Wildlife. His real musical identity is Cupard, is a happy hardcore musician. This is like his side project. I kind of want to use a happy hardcore track.
Yeah, but I'm glad he has a side project.
Well, this is a good side project.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, the next category to present the award for is
Best Direction. The most outstanding direction in a demo. Direction is about execution, story or flow, about making all the elements of a production fit together in a coherent way.
As you will figure out that we have very, very strong competition, and I personally love the aspect that we have 2 ASD and 2 Fairlight entries among the nominees, which of course you will introduce. I'm sorry.
And the nominees are?
Beta by Still. Numb Res by CNCD and Fairlight. Spin by Andromeda Software Development. The Butterfly Effect by Andromeda Software Development. Uncovering Static by Fairlight and Alcatraz. Spheres on a Plane by Dead Roman.
Wow. What do you think?
I think it should be a multi-way tie. We'll see if I'm correct. The award for Best Direction goes to Numb Res by CNCD and Fairlight.
This is really embarrassing. I'm just going to go off the stage.
Yeah, you might have seen the cube coming off. That's always the most difficult part to do. I'm sweating. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. We'll go into the last category before the second special, which will be very special considering it's our birthday. We'll move on to 4K.
Best 4K Intro. Most outstanding intro of the year in 4 kilobytes. A work that is aesthetically on a new level considering the limits of 4K or is otherwise pushing the limits of 4K intros.
Now, as I would not be able to program anything remotely like that. I should shut my mouth, but I have never done that, and I won't do it now. I would have loved to see another quiet entry among the nominees, or something alike. But let's check who has been nominated this year.
Chaos Theory 4K, the KK remix by DMA. Code is My Prawn by Nuance. Michigan by Loonies. Sumu by Cubicle. Wishful Seedling by Fnuke and Loonies. Anglerfish by Cubicle.
Got a favorite one?
I think it should be a multi-way tie.
The award for Best 4K Intro this year goes to DMA for Chaos Theory 4K, the KK remix. I think DMA couldn't make it, which makes it another award going to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Along with the certificate. All right, now the second third has come to an end. We are now presenting to you our 10th annual birthday video with a small review of how we started out and how we evolved and how we came to a massive stage, a huge audience, and an international concept with all of this. Now just keep in mind as you're watching this, because you might be going, yeah, but why is the first year 2002? We always have the previous year, so we had the first Scene.org Awards in 2003, awarding the productions from 2002. Here's a review video.
Welcome to the first annual Scene.org Awards. I don't know what to say. Just thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, folks.
Alex here. Thank you very much to the jury.
So, thank you.
Just want to say, stay tuned for the 64K compo. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for the prize, and thanks in the name of Noise who actually did the graphics.
I told you last year that I want one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The public's choice is worth more than every other award. Thank you very much.
Ready to demo.
forget that and make different demos, or maybe make something like this again in the future.
It's been like 8 years that I've been trying to win this. And I finally feel validated as a coder, so thanks a lot.
Finally, we made it up here. Finally. We've been waiting now.
Real brains behind it wasn't me, it was Desktop of CNCD. He's the real star of this show. So if you want to give credit to a person, remember him.
You certainly saw Smash and me much on the video. Well, what can I say? We've been together for a long time.
So, introducing the first awards category of the last third, which is
Best 64K Intro. Most Outstanding Intro of the Year in 64 kilobytes. An intro that has an impressive amount of content for its size, as well as being entertaining in its own right.
Now, 64K is approximately what? 16 times 4.
Yep.
Which would mean...
I'd expect the winner of this category to be at least 16 times better than the winner of the 4K category. But let's see who the nominees are.
Epsilon by Mercury. Pandora by Brain Control. Transplant by Brain Control and Still. Uncovering Static by Fairlight and Alcatraz. Chaos Constructions 2011 Invitation by Quite.
So there's our Quite entry.
Yeah.
It's just wrong category, huh?
The winner of Best 64K Intro is Uncovering Static by Fairlight and Alcatraz.
Dominic, it's a pleasure to have you. Very well done. How did you sleep? Thank you.
Yeah, you know, making music for 64K is very much like making love to a beautiful woman. In that, hear me out. Because there's always two other guys there telling you what to do, how to do it. telling you it's not small enough. And in the end, size does matter.
It kind of does. Watch out for the cube. All right. Moving on. We have 3 more to go. Now, I cannot lie to you. This is my favorite category of all. I'm affiliated with the old school scene like nobody else. What can I say?
Best demo on an old school platform. Most outstanding demo on an old school platform. Limited to old platforms from the early 90s or before, with very limited computational power, where special hardware tricks are necessary to produce a pleasing result.
I was kind of expecting more 4K intros there. There was one particular entry. You'll see the first nominee that it was particular. Let's look who was nominated.
2011, A Press Space Odyssey by Offense. Apparatus by Miracle and Lepsy Developments. Base Case by Live. Batman Forever by Batman Group. Dream Travel 90% by Samar Productions. We Are Mature by Fairlight.
Now, and I was referring to a sheer format thing with one entry. That was the first nominee that you saw was more than 1 hour long.
And was it, for that hour, was it just repeating the same images over and over again, or did it change?
Both.
Okay.
All right, so let's see who won this year. Will we have Fairlight on stage again? The winner is Batman Group with Batman Forever. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, thanks. I'd like to say, woo-hoo! Okay. But everybody, why don't you just quit making those GLSL shaders, because clearly the future is 8-bit. Thanks.
So here we are, nearing the end of the show. The penultimate award category, which is
Best Demo. Most Outstanding Real-Time Demo of the Year. A work that is solid on all fronts, visually, musically, and direction-wise, and gives a good overall viewing experience.
So this category used to be last, but it was moved to second to last, so that public choice could be made last.
True.
To add some emphasis onto the fact that input from the community is very important. That said, the nominees are
Human Traffic by Ghost Town and Loonies. Numres by CNCD and Fairlight.
91, 22, -4. Will you talk to me? 64.
Shake Off the Dust by Elude. Struct by Outrax. We Crave Sustenance by Play Psycho. Spin by Andromeda Software Development.
You know that this is actually a pretty big prize that you're awarding now.
Yes.
Will dubstep prevail? Will we see ASD on stage?
And the winner, the best demo, is Numres by CNCD and Fairlight.
Was it us? Congratulations.
Thanks. This is probably the best demo we ever made that was about cum. We're very proud of it. Thanks.
That's a look of a winner. I don't even know if Smash has ever won so many awards. Girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, we're rolling to the final category of this year's awards.
Public Choice. Most popular demo scene release of the year voted by the public audience. That means you.
Yes, it does. We moved it, as Eric already said, because we wanted to underline, especially this year, how much we value your input. And so let's have a look at the 10 remaining nominees that made it into the final round.
Batman Forever by Batman Group. D4 by Control Alt Test. Human Traffic by Ghost Town and Loonies. Numres by CNCD and Fairlight. Pirates of the 777 Seas by Racer 1911. Shake Off the Dust by Elude. Spin by Andromeda Software Development. The Butterfly Effect by Andromeda Software Development. Uncovering Static by Fairlight and Alcatraz. We Have Accidentally Borrowed Your Vote Disc by Racer 1911.
Now, girls and boys, one thing. I know this isn't Breakpoint or Revision, and I know this is not a pure demo scene event. where we're not leaving until we give everybody in this hall that special feeling of being at home in the demo scene. Like for once, before I give out this last award, I want you to make noise by saying the one word that will tell everybody it is the demo scene. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Amiga! The winner of this year's Public Choice Award is Batman Group with Batman Forever. Yeah, take your time. You only won 3 awards. Gets boring after a while, doesn't it? Ask Matt. The cube fell off again. Did you break it already?
Most of them fell off. Hey, congratulations.
Welcome back.
Great feeling. I think I've been here before. But thank you, everybody. And make those demos. It's great to make something for yourself. I know it's great to play games, but it's also great to code something and great to make graphics. Try it sometime. It's great to make music. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. You're the diplomat.
That was the last award, and this is the end of the award ceremony. I personally would like to thank everyone for having us. I'd like to thank Frank for imposing that American accent the whole time to make me feel at home. And I would like to thank Frank for inviting me to perform along with him today.
Thank you, everybody who created something, regardless of whether you have been awarded this year or not. Thank you so much. Usually at this point we have a list of sponsors. This year we have one big sponsor, Assembly. Thank you very, very much for having us here. We're very, very proud and happy to be in Helsinki for the first time. Thank you very much for having us, for supporting us, for providing us with space and drinks. And speaking of drinks, everybody nominated will hopefully gather with us for the after party. And I wanted to know when and where that would be, but let's just assume you have been awarded. Stick around because we will have an after party with you. Thank you for everybody in the team, the jury. Usually we would have the head of jury present a category. They couldn't be here tonight. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Matti. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Truck. Thank you, all the countless people for helping us out, making 10 years of Scene.org Awards happen. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and everybody out there who have still not contributed to this demo scene thingy. Go ahead, you'll find tons of demo scene parties in Finland, in Scandinavia, in Europe, all around the world. Like one entry came from Australia. You can make it. Have a wonderful night. Ari, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.